In this video we want to show you how we constructed these tripods. Very easy to put together, and these are temporary. We're going to take them down in winter. We don't need them. So we've got tripods and then a trellis at the top. Now the genius of these tripods is that Cole put them together with simple knotting system that he is going to illustrate. Hello. So this is white Philemon, also genius with knots.
Right, so the simple way to do it is you start on one side with a knot to tie it onto the first batten. You are going to throw them over, alternatively under one, over, and back under, and over this one, and back under that one, over that one, and so on and so on. The whole idea is you start on the inside and you work your way to the top. Always leave enough space so that when you cross your poles over at the end, that there's enough room for them to rest something on top, if you want something rested on top. So I would start much lower, but this is just an example. So basically, once you've done that, they want you, I think you should do about 5 to 7 turns to give the greatest amount of stability. Then towards the end, you're basically making a knot by throwing the string or the rope, whatever you use, around there, and then you're tying it on. But you want to do one there and you want to do one there. The whole idea, when you have your tripod, the way that it stands, it doesn't actually stand on, the solidity does not come from the rope. You're actually going to cross them over like that, and then it stands like that. So you have wood on wood. That gives you a very firm structure. This knot you can actually find by googling tripod knot or tripod scout knot. It's a very common knot that's used. Most examples, they ask you to do a clove hitch in the beginning, but you're just basically looking for a way to tighten, to start off with a tight piece and then you do the winding. So now if we just go to the structure, let's go to this one. So what you'll see here is I've crossed the outside two over each other, and the middle one leans on them. This creates a great amount of tension. Over here you can see where I've done the 2 knots in between the 3 buttons. Then what I do is I brace them. We've braced them twice in order to create a kind of a ladder for the pumpkin to climb up. But this is a fairly simple system to do. In these cases this is a pretty crappy knot, but in general I've made it quite firm. What this does is it prevents the legs from kicking out. So once you have your position, you put the braces on, and that will give you a very, very, very strong structure. You can actually hang from this. This is how strong it is. Then I've just taken this pole, I've rested it on top. You can actually tie it down if you feel like it, but in this case I haven't. The weight I feel should hold it. Then I've taken a couple of cross braces of these lathes between the two, making sure that my lathes are, well, you know, you get standard forms. This is a 2.4, this is a reinforcing mesh which also comes at a width of 2.4 by length of 6 meters, so it makes it really easy to work with. Most of your, at least in South Africa, off the shelf products come in iterations of 300 millimeters, so 300, 600, 900, 1.2, 1.8, 2.4. So it's always easy to do your calculations in that way. You can see these are 2.4. That's 2.4. This is 4.2. That's 3.6. And then basically we just lay the mesh on top, and then right at the end you just come closer here, you'll see what we did is we took there's always an end piece that sticks out about 100 mils. We just bend it around to create a kind of a hook, so that's not going anywhere, and that should do it.